So we're actually not fully done with the wind braces. I mean, you can clearly see the one that we've done so far, which there was another episode, you know, strictly talking about that. And obviously this is to brace the structure in this direction if the wind were to push against this side of the house. But if the wind is actually blowing at the face of the house or the rear of the house, you can see that here we don't have any bracing in place. And so actually if I go back here, I don't know if you can tell on the camera, but if I go ahead and jiggle this, I mean, this is moving. This is definitely not stable right now. And so the solution to stabilize that is that I'm gonna go ahead and include big Y braces at both of those openings. And so that's what we're gonna tackle right now. So here's the different geometry we have to work with. There's only 1.5 to 1.75 ply above the post. So it's gonna be a little challenging to make brace work, but we're just gonna have to get a little creative. So all I know is that I marked the center line here of this spacing here, and so because then I know how much room I have on each side for my braces. So that's when having two people would be really helpful. And so right now I'm just gonna put it on the outer face. That's not where it's gonna go at the end. And I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Now I know I can mark here on this other side what my angle is going to be, which is what I wanted to figure out. And so now that I have locked it into place, I can go ahead and mark up my angle here, and I can do the same thing. So now I know my angle, I know what I have to cut. Yeah, this is actually a really nice cut. Here's the part when you have to think about it for a second. So you see what I have here? So that's my 6x6, 1 ply, I mean almost a little bit above half a ply. So what I want to do is I want my 4x6 to be here, and it will wrap up against this edge. And so what I have to measure now is how much exactly do I need to cut off? So you see, I mean, that's exactly almost that's 2.5. So I'm gonna cut 2.5 and leave the rest. That will be my shoulder on this other side. Cut this whole back here is going to be gone, and then we're going to cut this and this. I need 2.5 this way. That's what I measured. And again, you really want to think about everything so that you don't mess it up. This is my no cut face. Okay. Okay, let's try it. Yeah, I have a piece of blocking back there that's in the way. I need to knock it out. Haha! Easy. All right, fits pretty nicely. Now I just have to, you know, attach it in place. This is pretty annoying. Okay, so as usual, let's see. Solid. So let's say we're gonna add some screws here, and let's say that you have a space that's pretty tight, just like what I have now. So one tool you might consider getting is this. It's just like a I don't even know what it's called, but it's from DeWalt, and it allows you to attach it to an impact driver and pretty much allows you to get in a really tight place. So let me show you. So here's what it would look like on the impact drill, and then you just go ahead like this. I mean, it's definitely not super easy to operate, but once it's in, it's much easier, obviously. Pretty cool. So I just went ahead and installed a bunch. Okay, so just as done previously, I'm gonna go ahead and install plate. So the last thing to be done on this wind brace, I'm gonna install some, again, GRK screws. I'm just gonna put it here. So you get the idea. I just did this one. I'm just gonna go ahead and do the same thing, you know, one here and then another two. I'm done with the wind braces in the other direction. I'm gonna do one final thing. I'm gonna drive a big screw here and here at all 4 locations. Braces are done, so I'm going to show you the footage I took before I installed those braces. And when I was actually, you could see here that I was able to quite shake, you know, the structure.
So you tell me if you see anything moving. I was pushing as hard as I could, and there was no way that I was moving the structure at this point.
There you have it. That's what braces will do to your structure.
In the next episode, I will be installing the flange sheathing, which was quite interesting, so you will definitely not want to miss that. Alright, I will see you next time.